Let's bake bread. I made becha last night, which was 1.5 cup of brown bread flour, 1 cup of white flour, bread flour, a pinch of salt, a pinch of yeast, and 1 ± 1 cup of lukewarm water. Let it sit over the counter overnight. It didn't perform well because it was cold, but in the morning I measured 5 cups of white bread flour, and then I measured 500 mils of lukewarm water with 1 tablespoon of salt. If you're not using cold salt, please add 1.5 teaspoon, and then I also added 3 teaspoons of sugar, and I also added 2 teaspoons of yeast, and I added my water, which was 500 ml at first, and then I went ahead and added more, which was 100 ml of water. I still hadn't added more salt, but it was still there because it didn't dissolve quite all of it. And then I mixed it shakily, and then I covered it and let it sit on the counter for 2 hours. It was cold, so I was letting it sit longer than it should, and then I did the stretch and fold method to stretch it. This was after another 2 hours, and then now I went ahead and floured my surface, transferred my bread onto my dough onto the surface to be exact, and turned that into a ball and divided it into two, and then set one side, and then the other one I shaped it in a more of a cylinder so that I can divide it in 3 parts. And this is how I am shaping my loaves. If you know any another way of shaping it, you can use that method, but this is the one that I use. This is how it looks, and then this is how they look after they have been shaped. And then I'm going to brush them with milk on top, and then once that is done, I'm going to add my seeds, which is pumpkin, sunflower, sesame seeds, and flax seeds, and then I'm going to let it rest for an hour. I sprinkled flour on top a little bit. I'm saving becha for next time as well. So this is after an hour, and I am scoring my loaves so that they don't burst on their own. They will burst in the wrong place. Yeah. And then I'm sprinkling water on top a little bit, close with another pan, and then bake for 20 minutes with the lid, with the pan on top, and then another 7 minutes without the pan on top. And this is how it looks once it is done. So we can say it's 27 minutes total bake, depending on your stove though. This is my second batch. This is my second batch, and I'm also scoring it. And this time around, I decided to put small papers, baking paper on the side or in the middle to avoid them matching to each other. Matching, I don't know what to call it, sticking to each other. And this is our bread, our loaf after it has been baked, and it tasted really, really, really delicious. You can try it, and I hope you love it. Thank you so much for watching.